How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Very well, thank you. How do you pronounce your name, please?
My name is Young.
Can you please say it again?
Young.
Yong.
Dung.
T-U-N-G. Very good, Tung. Thank you very much. And where are you calling from?
I'm from Vietnam.
You're from Vietnam? And
Yeah.
tell me, you're practicing English. Why is that? Is it for personal reasons or professional?
Yeah. I don't know about the personal and professional thing, but I practice English English for my job in the future and for myself to be more intelligent and so on.
Very good. So it's also you're practicing English for your future, correct?
Yes.
For your
Yeah.
future. Okay. And how do you want to be corrected? Do you want me to correct you often or just serious mistakes? Ha-
I think yeah maybe
Often?
often.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And okay, do you travel?
I only traveled to places in my country, not abroad, not
Not
outside of my country.
okay. Okay. So not you haven't traveled abroad yet,
Yeah,
but you will, correct?
yeah, yeah. I learned English to be able to communicate with friends all over the world, and it's very useful when I travel to foreign countries. So
You're
yeah, that's
you're
one of my
right. You are right. It's very useful. And I'm in Canada, and there are many people from Vietnam who live here now. Yeah, there's many, and we live in Montreal, so they have to learn English and French.
so Vietnamese people there. Are they mostly workers or some or they do higher status jobs?
I know what you're asking me. They are mainly workers here. Mainly, yes. Exactly what you said. Um,
But,
yes,
but
but they have
they
they have businesses, small businesses.
uh, yeah, so they are able to use English and French well.
They try to use English first. They
Yeah,
want to speak English first because they like to go to Toronto, to different cities later. Yeah.
yeah,
So they try to practice, but they are hard workers.
yeah,
And they are hard workers and they have businesses, so they make good money.
yeah.
Hmm.
Um, there's one thing I'm still confused about countries. In my country, Vietnamese is the most popular and official language, and I think 90 or 95% use it. And I can travel to any cities in my country uh, with my Vietnamese. But like in other countries, do people have to know like two or three languages to be able to travel to different cities.
Correct. But you're saying people have to know two or three languages in order to travel abroad in other countries? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying? Yeah. But you know Vietnamese, that's one. And now you're going to know English. That's two. That's good. That's already
yeah.
very.
Actually, I mean, in other countries, are there like a city which most people use English, and another one most people use French. I mean,
Yes. Are you asking me in Canada? In Canada?
yeah,
Yes. Where we live, Quebec is a province. Uh, we use mainly French and English, but all the rest of Canada, English. All the
wow,
rest, English everywhere, everywhere. But where we live, they're trying to keep their language, preserve their language. Otherwise, it will disappear.
yeah. I watch many news and many like programs
Mhm.
about the disappearing of languages and so on, the culture and historic uh, things
Mhm.
maybe. Um, but I think uh, about the languages, if they disappear, then I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, because because I mean, if everyone in the world use one language, then it would be easier for people to yeah do many things
To
like
communicate.
travel, yeah,
Easier to
communicate, yeah,
communicate. Yeah, go on. Good.
to
Oh,
communicate,
mhm.
to trade, to travel, and so on. It would be much easier. So
For people. I used to think like that too, but language, I was told, language is part of a culture. Do you understand?
oh
Like, okay,
yeah,
you understand?
yeah,
Vietnamese, that's your culture. So if it all disappeared, other things would disappear. No? I mean, I don't know. I think that's how it would be. But it would be easier. But for business, everyone speaks English.
yeah. Now I understand. I didn't think of the disappearing of other things if a language disappears. So
The culture disappears. Culture.
yeah,
Yeah, because they sing in the language, they dance in the language, everything is based around that group of people. But anyway,
yeah,
if it was one language, it would be easy. It
yeah.
would be easy. You're right. You're right. Oh, and so what do you do these days? Do you work? You go to school? What do you do
Yeah,
now?
I'm a high school student,
High
but I'm
school?
in my holidays. However, there are only like 2 weeks left
Two
of
weeks.
my summer. Yeah, there are only 2 weeks left of my summer. Maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm about to go to school.
And what grade are you in?
Next year I will be in 11th grade.
Okay, do you go up to grade 11 and high
Yeah,
school finishes?
I go up to 11th grade.
Okay, and then what do you do? Is there college? What happens after?
Yeah, I still have 2 more years after the 12th grade. I will go to the university. if I want to,
Okay.
or I can stay home and do other things
Yeah, you'd stay home and do other things like what? Like work or play
at
video
work.
games?
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah. I heard. No, I mean uh I watch many like places about people who finished their high school semester.
Yeah,
High school,
high school, who finished their high school education.
yeah, education.
Hmm.
They 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 be dependent on their parents. They keep staying at home playing computer games and being lazy and so on. Yeah, they are very
What kind of life is that? So they are dependent on their parents.
yeah.
Okay, but don't your parents have to say, okay, we accept, or no, we don't accept?
Yeah. I think Vietnamese people they are a little over protect overprotected.
Overprotected. That's right. Overprotected. Uh-huh.
They are a little overprotected about their kids. So even when we turn teenagers like us turn 18,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Teenagers like
they
you. Mm-hmm.
yeah teenagers like me turns 18, they still tend to be dependent on their parents. They didn't think that they are adults yet.
Yes.
So
So,
many I don't like that. And however, the attitude of the parents, they still accept it, accept it.
mhm.
So I think it's not very good. Maybe
No.
like in other countries, uh, after a person turn 18,
Yes.
they they become more independent and
Yeah.
they
They
they are
should. They should become more independent. But yeah, but if you are not independent and we say you rely, do you know you rely on your parents? Your parents, you do not think this is a good lifestyle.
yeah
It's a lifestyle.
yeah
Yes. Okay.
yes
If you what if you want to drive a car, or do you have scooters? You have a lot of scooters in Vietnam because I see it on TV. Um, if you want to drive, don't you have to be independent in order to buy your own, or do the parents buy it for you? How does it work? How does
yeah.
it work?
But
Okay,
what do you mean? And
okay. If you here in Canada, if you want a car, we drive cars. And you're young, a teenager, you save
yeah,
your money and you buy your own car. Then you're
wow,
then you're independent. In
wow,
in Vietnam, do the parents buy you your scooters or your cars?
yeah, this is um, I didn't think about the money yet because
Okay.
most of us are from parents.
Okay. Okay, so
Yeah, I mean, teenagers they usually ride their parents' bike, and when they go to college or after they graduate
yes.
college, their parents tend to buy them a
Aha.
car or
Aha.
bicycle or motorbike.
Oh,
But uh, I think independence of teenagers like us is to be able to make enough money to uh, help ourselves to
to support yourselves.
yeah to support
To support.
ourselves
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
yeah to handle everything uh, by themselves.
For
So
themselves. Yeah.
yeah, that's my concept about independence, not about uh, being able to buy or not being able to buy
Yes.
something.
Okay, so you're an independent thinker. You like independence. Yeah, that's very good. Good. Tell me, do you have brothers and sisters or are you alone?
I have a younger brother.
Okay, okay, so you're the oldest one.
Yeah,
Hmm. Okay. And tell me, in school, what courses do you like? What field are you thinking of going into?
yeah. I think I like physics, English, and maybe I like reading the historical books.
History. You like history. That's
Yeah,
good.
history books.
Hmm.
I mean, I only like reading them.
Mm-hmm. You like
I have no intention of learning them in the college.
hmm.
And also, I love drawing.
You love
And
drawing?
yeah, drawing.
Oh, me
And
too.
yeah, I draw a lot. But when it comes to drawing something more, I mean, something uh, harder, or maybe something about the, the job,
You oh,
something like
you're telling me that
job.
you want to draw? What do you
Yeah,
want to draw? Like what
yeah.
like drafting, graphics? Do you paint?
I think
Tell me.
I like I like drawing something about my imagination,
Oh,
like
okay.
I create a finger from the cartoon show, or draw something like drawing invention, an invention,
Okay.
like drawing uh,
So it's
uh, gadget.
imaginative.
Yeah,
Imaginative. Mm.
but
Okay.
most of them they are for entertaining purposes.
Well, that's
Like
good.
I draw them to be to entertain, to relax, and so on. But
Mm.
I don't want to draw something more professional or
Okay.
yeah.
You don't want to. What medium do you use to draw? What do you draw
So
with? Pen and
um, yeah,
pencil? What medium? Ink?
actually I draw to entertain. So whenever I have a pen or a
Hmm.
pencil or yeah, like anything, I can
Anything,
draw with any. Yeah,
anything
and,
that's lying around.
yeah. As long as I have a pen and paper, piece of paper.
It's good enough. That's very good. That's good.
Yeah, we don't have much time left. It was a nice conversation, and
Same
yeah,
to me, Tang. That's very nice, and you speak very good English. Nice, we
yeah. Thank
entertainment. Just some more practice,